Has anybody else got a police escort out of class at the University of Akron, or am I the only person? That's it? Wow. I feel privileged and special. So let's rewind this. I was 20 years old at the University of Akron. I didn't do real well in school at that point. But in English class, English literature, I don't know, some type of class where I had to write papers. And I wrote really good papers, but my spelling was horrendous. And this is before the time of spell checks to help you out, you know, a little older, as you can see from the whiteness here. And my grammar was even worse. The stories are great. The professors would be like, wow, your stories are very interesting, but I can't pass you. I gotta fail you because it looks like a 5th grader wrote this and you're supposed to be in college. So, you know, it is what it is when it comes to that class. But like any class, you have a schedule. You're given a syllabus right at the beginning. And you're told, hey, you have X amount of weeks to complete this and this. So we had like 6 papers. And then we had to put one big paper together for the final at the end of the semester. Well, we were told a certain date. And the professor comes in, and she's an assistant professor, which I've been an assistant professor at Kent State later on, so I feel bad at what I did, but it happens sometimes. And she said, you know what, we're gonna switch this. We're gonna take 1 week off your time, and you gotta turn the paper in a week early. And then she went out of the room to go to the bathroom. So of course, everybody starts bitching about it. I can't believe she's gonna do that. Why would she ever do that? So I'm taking all this in, and I'm like the kind of person that doesn't like to talk about things. I'm not a jawbone, I'm a backbone. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna say something. This is wrong. Matter of fact, I pay for college, right? I should be able to have a say in this, right? You know, she just can't take a week off of time. In a week in college, I don't know how many people, how far you are from school, but a week in college is like an eternity in life, right? You know what you can get accomplished in a week? I've written scripts in a matter of 5 hours that are 25, 40 pages long, so you can get a lot accomplished in a week. So she comes back in the room. She didn't like me, so most people just say something, but I wanted to make sure everybody saw. Yes, Mr. Green, what do you want? I don't think it's right you're going to take a week away from our class to do this. I think we deserve that week. And everybody also agrees with me, right? Yeah. But no one said yeah. They all looked at me like I was insane. 20 minutes ago, they're all screaming and yelling, oh, I'm going to say something. That's right, we should just not, this is wrong. We should go to the dean, say something, blah, blah, blah. So no one said something, so I'm like, okay, well, I think it's bullshit. Well, she didn't like that. She thought it was threatening for me saying it was bullshit. And I just, like I said, I laid it out. You know, we have so much time, you're taking away from us. I feel it's every right that we should have that amount of time. You're getting out of my class. What do I do? I'm just voicing an opinion. You're going to go out of my class right now. Why? I'm not doing anything. She left the room, comes back with a police officer that's at the University of Akron, and he comes in and he's like, come here. And I walk out with him. He's like, I'm sorry. As he walked away, I have to do this. We get outside. He's like, I'm really sorry. She's ejected other people from other classes. She has every right to do this. We just have to follow along with it. So that's what it is. I failed that class, needless to say. There's not much you can do about it. I went and complained, but you know, like I said, it wasn't like I was a stellar student where I had straight A's and that was the one class that I did bad in. So that is the day that I got a police escort out of the University of Akron, and I said to myself, what the? You fill in the blanks. So that's what it's all about. Those moments in life where you say, what the? And I know that you all have.